Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill. And today I want to share with you the thinking process whenever we are rerating the tanks, right? You will see a big variety of the tanks from T-54 Heavy, Motion, Object 777, ML2, Vaza 11114, Concept 1B, and Object 705. Pretty much you will see the better games which we had whenever we were playing. For re-ratings, you can see the conversation which we are having with the people in the chat and how our brain is looking like to re-rate the tanks, and I'm asking your opinion about that as well. Anyways, without further ado, let's teleport straight into the action and enjoy the show, fellas. Let's go. Oh, it's alcohol. Okay. Best one, alcohol. Okay, understood, my man. Understood. Understood. What is the beautiful camo next to you? Love with a nice camo? Me backwards. Indeed. Nice camo. The worst gun worth rating 1. It is Caliban, even though it's a tier 8. Every other tank has at least 2. I get the point what you are saying, but no. I get the point what you are saying, but no. Caliban has the stuff of his own. Caliban is like a troll tank, you know? This is how it looks like. It is like a troll tank. Its purpose in the game is very, very much different. Very much different, my man. Not what I want. Thank you. Okay, I have a coffin. Don't worry, Caliban in your rear. I see. I see. Oba. Oba. Good. I have coffee now. Let's go. Oh, excusez-moi. Do I want to make a hardcore pressure for this Progetto? I think I could afford it. I think I could afford it, fellas. I really want to slap the living crap out of him. This Lynx, I mean, he was too aggressive. It happens for the best of us. Too aggressive, my man. Woo! Good. Coffee instantly makes hard. Very nice. What do you think? How sad is this project at this point? Okay, I will ask it again. What do you think? How sad is this project at this point? 100%. Very sad. What is the name of the coffee? Currently, we are drinking Pellini, I would guess. We had a great game. Awesome game, my man. Awesome. Fellas, the best part of this game. Bushwankers! Bushwankers! Pew 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 pew! Bushwankers! You little Bushwankers! I will you up, you little. Come here. What you are looking at? Damn. I mean, in this game, this tank worked just fine, but to be fair with you, I think I could do the same with M103, if not better. In this kind of game, with M103, I would slap them significantly harder. At least that's what I want to believe, and that's what I believe in. This tank is a spotter. That's true. That's true. Think out of the box, fellas. Think out of the box. Skill, are you doing this? No. Skill, are you doing this? No. Skill, are you doing this? Led. No, I'm not. You see, I'm not doing this. My man, we need to gank you. I apologize. Led. We need to you. I'm sorry, but some things needs to be done. Sir, sir, don't let him hit me. Just making pressure like there is no tomorrow with a big smile on my face. I mean, that is a great game for this tank. 7,500 combined with this piece of probably this is the best game which I ever had with this tank. I'm not even joking. 3,400 damage, 4,000 assisting damage. Beautiful game overall. And we made even credits for speed. No thanks. It is a punching bag. It is -3 out of 5. It is auto sell. Looks like, fellas, you are not impressed with this vehicle for some weird reason. Looks like you are not impressed. I mean, what to do in this map? I go 24 or 25 kilometers per hour. I honestly do not know how to play, apart going into the middle and trying to fight against them, but I will be stuck here. Going here, I might not meet a single meat in the game. Going over there is overall stupid. I choose overall stupid. Hear me out. My thinking process in this kind of situation. Over there, I feel like I will get stuck. You know, I won't be able to move. I won't be able to do anything. What do I want to do? We do not have any defenders. You know what? I will stay here. I will stay here. I'm going to be okay. I will take this ditch and I'm going to sit here. This is the plan. BP Magnus DK, greetings. Thank you very much for Prime. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Skill-wise service so laggy. Today I haven't noticed any lags, but overall I've seen lags this week. It was quite disgusting. I sold my mouse and to get the mouse was the best decision ever. I have no doubts it was. I have no doubts it was. It is very not my style of the tank, speaking about the motion. It is very not my style of the tank. VKP and mouse are much better. VKP will lose epic rating for sure. Whenever we will get into it, I have no doubts that it will lose epic rating. Yeah, I want to take this position. Whoever is going to play, whoever we will meet here, we will slap him. It's okay. If I come this weekend, can we swim instead of running? Swim? Absolutely not. Running it is. By the way, I want to test out the new sports center as well. I would like to go to sauna to see how it is looking like overall. We'll see. Crime 20 Tata, thank you very much for 5 months. Thank you. Good day, my man. I hope you're doing very, very well. And fellas, I apologize for a short-term break. Sometimes some tanks I do not give a shit about, and I know they're, you know, I am just going into the energy saving mode to the certain extent, and I do not think. I turn my brain off, you know. And Type 4 Heavy is one of those tanks. I just don't give a shit. You know, for the next game I will try to think what am I doing with it. Same goes for motion. It's boring for me. You know, it's not my playstyle. It is too boring for me. It's slow. It is bulky, and it's kind of bleh, you know. It is kind of meh. Auguras Prime, thank you very much for 31. Thank you, Auguras. Have you got a chance to play Tiger Mouse? No. It is Supertester tank. Content creators or CRs or CCs or CAs, whatever is the title of the guy. We do not have a chance to play with the Supertester tanks. And to register for that and waste time for playing with the tanks like this, I just do not have time. It's not worth it. Yeah, I could check it out, the tank first, but what's from that if I cannot make a content of it, you know? And to waste, let's say, 20 hours per month, I do not have this luxury. I would rather stream 20 hours more, you know? Or I would rather work on the index for 20 hours or something, you know? So yeah. Are you enjoying this tank? It's boring for me. Honestly speaking, for me this vehicle is boring. I don't think it is the worst tank ever, because, you know, you can side scrap around the corner, you can try to bait enemies to go on you, you know? It is not necessarily a horrible tank, but for me personally it's just boring tank to play with. And its speed just can't make the tank being competitive, you know? I just do not see this. No, but skill, what do you mean? You killed the tortoise, and tortoise is clearly good tank, and you killed the tortoise. Yeah, but the tortoise made a mistake. Tortoise played badly, you know? There is nothing what we can... he could have done whenever he went involved here, you know? And then we just slapped him, because we have luxury to side scrap around the corner, and we can slap, you know? Only good thing is a view range. No, alpha damage is actually okay as well. 490 alpha damage, gun handling is okay with this tank. The main reason, what is the shittest part of this tank is the speed, you know? Whenever you are getting open map, I mean, think about this. You get Kempinovka, what to do? Snipe from the back? Snipe from the back in Kempinovka. You are getting Prokurovka. I mean, yeah, fine. In Prokurovka you can play in the middle. You are getting Shit River. What to do in the Shit River with this thing? What to do in the Shit River? Go here and be stuck? And say, step bro, please help? OMG, it's CEO. Thank you very much for 2 months. Thank you, my man. Thank you very much. I think this tank is where it belongs. Do we have anyone who would say it is an average tank? Yeah, it's slow, it's okay, but the gun. You can cook barbecue kebab above the engine. I can, and you can do that as well. I'm new in the game. Matilda line is good. Look a bit further in the line, not tier 4s. Matilda overall as a tank is amazing. A lot of good players are playing with Matilda to the newer players in the game, right? It is definitely not bad by any shape or any form. But where the line goes, I do not even know where Matilda line is leading you to. Is it a medium tank or is it to the heavy tanks? Where is it leading you to? Super Conqueror. Fine. It's fine. I don't know how Super Conqueror is friendly for beginners, to be fair with you, but the tank itself is good. Your mission is to play hold down. If you can figure out how to play hold down, you're fine. You're fine. The gun of this tank is very nice. 5 kills. It doesn't matter what kind of performance do I have. I made a good decision. You saw there when I was waiting for 1 minute to figure out how I want to do the things, I needed to figure out what is the correct decision of the game. And the main reason why we are successful is because I made a decision not to go here or not to go here, because I would be stuck and we would chat for a whole stream. The main reason why I was successful because I saw this flank is weak. I played here around the corner. I had support from the art. I had support from the pattern. That means enemies could not slaughter us. That's why we were successful. So yeah. Hello gamer, just seen YouTube video. Is the new marathon tank Dune? Book, blood and movie themed? I do not know, my man. Check out Wargaming article. I know it's named Dune or themed Dune or Doom. I do not know. I said yesterday we had discussion. It's something with worms in the desert or other planet or whatever else. I remember I've seen that tank and I've seen that movie and I could not fall asleep for enough time whenever I was whenever I was younger. Here you go. I was dreaming worms. That was a good game, fellas. 4.8 thousand damage, 4.8 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage, 6 kills, ace wanker, high caliber, top gun. It was clearly a good match and everything went very, very well. And I'm super happy about this, right? 38 today, not 28. 13 with how many years of experience, my man? 15. Happy birthday, Hordes. Fellas, can we have a curve of flowers in the chat for Hordes? It would be very, very much appreciated. This tank is 3 in my opinion. Do we have some people who are thinking, how would you rate this tank overall? Where the tank goes, fellas? The key to success to this tank is to this tank in here, you know? This is the thing. 4. 3 to 4, solid 4, 3, 2, 3, 3. The best part of this vehicle, I believe every and each of you would agree with this, is armor, right? Armor is kind of idiot-proof, you know? You do not need to be super good in the game in order to make this tank work. All you need to do, you need to be brave enough to go in front, right? If you are brave enough to go in front, you are going to be relatively alright with it. And you can actually, you know, slap-a-roo, slap, slap, slap is slap. You know? That's what you can do. That's what you can do. Armor is rated good. Armor is rated good, fellas. Armor is rated good. This is 7-7 in his natural habitat, I agree. I agree. This is the best thing for this tank, you know? This is like the perfect situation. This is like the perfect situation. And this guy can literally choke on my... He cannot do absolutely anything for me. And he's thinking, ну, блядь, бада. Ну, бад. Пошел нахуй, бад. You went in front with your bloody American tank, not playing hold down, and you are expecting surprise for getting... What is bad? What is bad? What is bad? Bad. Schnitzel, greetings, my man. Thank you very much for 8 months, my man. Thank you for tips and tricks. It's my pleasure and my honor. This tank, for a certain extent, it looks similar to Object 257, although I think 257 is definitely better. Obviously, the biggest weakness of this tank, at least in my humble opinion, is that this vehicle has a very weak turret. And if people know to shoot this tank into the turret, they are going to be completely fine and they are not going to have any struggles whatsoever. But in this game, we did very, very well, okay? In this game, all we have done was to push the W, to click auto aim. No auto aim, fortunate. And to slap enemies. Yeah, maybe I am wrong with this tank. Maybe I definitely downrated it. Maybe I definitely downrated it, fellas. But the gun, I still stand by it for saying that the gun is pain in the... I still think that the gun is pain in the... fellas. But overall rating can be increased, fellas. Overall rating can be increased, for sure. Anyways, 4.9 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, that is okay. We cannot complain about this, can we? I'm definitely wrong about this tank. Tuartas, impressive, my man, impressive. That is straight up flexing, my man. That is straight up flexing. And yet still we lost the game. That light tank. We could not do anything about that. Unfortunately. Gun should we do because of the dispersion still better than STI, for example. STI gun is 3. And with STI you can hit such a crazy shots. You know? Enemy Progetto is pro. No, enemy Starway is pro. What do we have from the lower rated heavies? Let me see. For a 2 stars we have Oyoi, we have plenty of the tanks. And 1 star we have also couple. Okay, we will continue this tomorrow. Tomorrow we will finish all tier 9s and we will start tier 10s more likely. It's going to be a good one. And after that, all we need to do, we need to finish the tier... finish the tier 8s and we are going to be chilling, fellas. Nobody trash talk my STI. Yeah, I know. STI isn't bad, my man. STI isn't bad. Or ST1, however you would call this tank. Egg tuna. Whoa! Look at this No words. The best part of all of this, no words. Not a single high skill, how are you doing? Just PP in the air, dance, 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 dance. I'm just having you in the background dancing. Didn't realize it's you. Unbelievable. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. How dare you not to notice? I am sad. You take a look into the new reward vehicle. I haven't played it, and until I will play with the tank, I do not want to say anything because I just simply do not know. You know? I simply do not know. I actually want to sit here. God with this tank. I know you need to spam the hits. I understand this. Oh, beautiful gameplay, fellas. This is Kranvagn. Ain't an Akron. I love it. That is pretty damn good. How should I waste my 250,000 channel points? You don't. You can believe in me in the roulette, or not in the roulette, but whenever we're having predictions, you will instantly lose. Hello from random, greetings. Good luck with Mark. Oh, yeah. Okay. Black Fair Dragon, thank you very much for 21 months. Thank you. Thank you very much, my man. Давай. The thing is, gun doesn't behave bad, but the distance is very close. I am bot. Happens for all of us. I mean, I feel him. You know how many times today I called myself fucktard? You know how many times I called myself fucktard? At least once. At least once. Skillo, you're actually trying to hit this one. No. It's not a horrible vehicle. You can still play hull down with this tank, right? It's not like it is unplayable tank completely. It's not like it is unplayable tank. It's just the gun is kind of killing this vehicle. You need to get very, very, very close. You need to cross your fingers, and you need to wait until the frog will kiss you, so you can become a prince. That's what you need to wait with this tank, you know? And that is a bit of the problem. That is a bit of the problem. You forgot about the squeezing balls. If you will shave the balls with a manscaped, there is a chance you don't need to squeeze them. So think about this. Exclamation mark manscaped. Plus you can get 20% off as well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was a great game. 5.9 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. That was a beautiful, beautiful game, fellas. And 6,000 minus. Although I need to give kudos for this gentleman because he did not block my shots. I saw he was very, very kind. He was in front whenever I'm on the reload, and whenever I'm finishing reload, he went back, okay? That was very, very, very kind from this gentleman's side, because he could be and he could be in front, and then I would choke on the right? So kudos for this gentleman. It is going to be awesome from the tier 9 whenever you will make the tank top. You will have extremely accurate gun. That's the most important thing, so you can snipe from the back with a big smile on your face. I can see a lot of tanks have 330, 340 hits on this tier, sure. And it is very, very quick as a tank. It is very quick. Skill, why don't you use large repair kit, med kit? I don't need to. I can afford it and it's better, but I still play the game in semi-budget mode. I still play the game in semi-budget mode, my man. That's why. Today was an interesting stream. 490 alpha damage as well, that's good. It is hybrid between medium and heavy tank, yes sir. It is. It is. In other words, you have a choice. Do you want to go and slap the medium tanks or do you want to go and slap the heavy tanks, right? The gun handling, consider the alpha damage. 490 alpha damage. The gun is rated on 4. Gun is rated on 4. Now this is the only one thing which I would question. I still don't think it has a bad gun, especially whenever you are loading heat. You know, then you do not need to be as precise, to say the least. We'll see. We will check it out. Larger medkit repair extinguish also do also give the passive bonus. I mean, sure, you are repairing a bit faster, right? Which is a good thing, but once again, it's not bothering me, my man. I am to the certain extent in the relaxation mode, you know. I do not need to have 10% repair, faster repair speed. I am usually using the big medkit or big repair kit whenever I am sitting in the to the extent that it is very hard for me to play with the tank or very hard to mark the tank. Other than that, I'm fine. Any plans on adding free-to-play friendly or something like that? Check out ammunition. Check out ammunition rating. We have ammo rating. Fellas, how is the gun looking like of this tank? Considering alpha damages, it is egg tuna. Let me save this one. Since when do you have ammo rating? Since forever. But nice one. But nice one, my man. I mean, in this game we are just slapping enemies left, right and center. We are showing so much love for the enemies. And I'm not entirely sure, is this TNH happy or is he crying? Those are happiness tears, fellas, or those are the tears out of anger? What would you say? Happiness tears or tears out of anger? Hits are very nice to have. Well, they are, but in this situation we are not shooting hits. In this situation we are going with a standard ammunition. Did I fire a single heat shell? Did I fire a single heat shell, fellas? Yes. Yes, I did. Beast in the face. Does front line have increased view range? Not that I'm aware of. Kunze, nice try, nice try, nice try. 340 pierce everything, sure. And it's quite quick, and I do not really think the gun handling is dreadful of this tank. I think this tank is where it belongs, and even gun handling is rated properly. Although, would you agree that this tank is not really beginner friendly, considering the armor and considering that it's just... You need to know what you are doing in order to play with this tank. It's like T10, sure. The original Ugly Pills. Thank you very much for 2 months. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all you got? That's all you got? You should be ashamed of yourself. Not for new. Not for weekend players. Not for new and not for weekend players. Horrible. So, by saying this, you mean the tank is... Right? Beautiful game. I think friendly is still 2. Yeah, it is 2. I think this we nailed this tank rating as well. 5.8 thousand damage, first class, steel wall, high caliber, brother in arms. Beautiful game. We did everything properly here. And the gun treated me pretty damn nicely. At least I cannot complain about this, can I? It is, but the gun can't roll. That's what I'm thinking. So I am considering to rate the gun weaker, you know? I am considering to rate PP weaker. Hit on. This tank feels real quick. Is it me or this tank truly feels real quick, fellas? Camo is very nice. Camo is looking gorgeous as well. Where the visuals goes. I mean, over close distance, it's not horrible. Would you pick this tank over Conqueror? It is more my style. For me, this tank is more my style comparing to the Conqueror, sure. I prefer this tank over Conqueror, fellas. But that's only me, you know? This is my style of the vehicle. I despite concept gun, this is only one thing why I solved it, a horrible thing. This is what I'm considering about this tank, the gun, you know? Horrible gun is wrong with you. Does it look like horrible gun to you? Does it look like a horrible gun to you, fellas? Oh, come on. Complaints after complaints. How to kill, hold down tank destroyer? You don't. Excuse me! Excuse me! This is one of the better tier 9 tanks, heads down. Vroom 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 vroom. How to deal with this suka? How to get concept? You can't. Eventually, I would not act surprised that Wargaming would add it somehow into the story, you know? But this is a strong tank. Although what we need to keep in mind, a lot of players who has this tank, they're not casuals, right? You need to keep this in mind as well. Many players who has this tank, they know what they are doing. You know, because you needed to play the ranked battles. And let's get real, not everyone went through the ranked battles. Not everyone went through the ranked battles, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, fine. Pum pum pum. Kind of fun to see him running. The price could go as low as 15,000 bones for this, if I'm not mistaken. I was saving bones for this tank, and the tank is gone now. I'm sorry, my man. It happens for the best of us. I think this tank deserves to be in the epic category. Although for a gun, I would have questions, and I would put this gun to the 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. 6.2 thousand damage. I mean, we did everything properly. We hit our shots. I know that the gun can be pain in the... And comparing this gun against the M103 gun or against the Phase 1, I think this gun is a bit lackluster. Because there is 2 guns. There is IS-7 gun, 490 alpha damage. And there is a proper gun, which is... whatever. 440 alpha damage. Best combination of the things. APCRs into the heat. 257 gun, here you go. I use small gun and it's still trolled. No, we will see. We will see. I do not even have ventilation. I have stabilizer armor and hardening. We'll see how it will look like. We'll see how it will look like. It's rated 3 gun handling wise. Do I want to go down here? I think I want to do that. Okay. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be idiotic. Close your eyes and do not say anything, okay? Now, we need to get a good angle. And we go. We don't think. Don't think. It is USSR tank. You don't need to think. You are not allowed to think. You are not allowed to think. You need to go brrrr. That's it. Go brrrr. Take the position. And then slap everyone. High explosive. I do not have intuition. Do I care? Nah, I'm fine. No. Buying gun depression. Paying well. Okay. This is the moment when I need to think. How the flying F I can build gun depression here? How can I get gun depression? I don't need gun depression. How about that? Sub for a best YouTube shorts ever. And sub error. No nice. No nice, my man. So that's what you think about the shorts, my man? I see. Reverse into the building. Reverse into the building? That sounds the scene from the Naughty movie. Hold on. Shukst, 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 shukst. Do you think T10 will go for me? Yes. I do not think this tank is bad by any shape or any form. I think this tank has quite a bit of stuff to offer. Did they destroy the whole building here? What is wrong with you? Literally the whole buildings are... Like 257 more. That's fair. But I would say this armor is significantly better than 257. 257 is like how to say this? Like newer player catcher, you know? This gun and overall this tank is significantly more complicated to penetrate it, you know? Are you doing Demolition Zone? Yes. I was watching yesterday Demolition Ranch, and I thought, yeah, this is my duty today, to destroy every and each building in the city. How about that? Can you say 705 is better than 705A? Oh, yeah. Honestly, hard to say. They are different in my opinion. Even though the platform is pretty much... Even though platform is the same, both of them have different standards. As an example, 650 alpha damage is better than 440 alpha, right? But the gun handling is clearly better on this tank, undoubtedly, right? Plus on top of that, this tank is a tier 9. What tier 9 means? That means... What a bad gun handling! Horrible tank, horrible, horrible. The tank gun handling, voy! It's impossible to hit anything. I don't know, for me this tank is just working fine. I do not mind it. Do you have every tank marked up to 100%? No. But a lot of them on my main account are setting up to 100%. A lot of them. I don't really feel like I want to change anything here. Anyways, 3.6 thousand damage, 2.9 thousand assisting damage. That was a great game. 46,000 credits.